Super secret batrep. Super secret batrep. Super secret batrep. Don't tell Hamish and Cammy.
Hey.
Hey guys, another batrep, as you may have guessed by the song. Fraser wanted on the channel because he's not been on a while.
Yeah, I was getting a major FOMO.
And Hamish has overtaken you.
Yes.
For the
Was
best,
he overtaken?
yeah.
Oh no.
For the
can't
best
have that.
performing battle report on the channel with the Corsairs versus Plague Marines.
Balderdash.
I know, the birthday battle report finally died.
I mean, it was a long time coming. It's been.
It's a few birthdays ago.
Aye.
So today we are playing Tempestus Aquilons versus Pathfinders, they're called.
No.
Oh, he's cheated me.
I've decided we're going to go lore heavy this time.
Okay.
So
I'm just thinking the thumbnail I've got to make again.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't want to give you a nightmare for that as well. But on their way to dealing with some Pathfinders, they run across some Brood Brothers.
What are they? Don't know what
Don't know what Brood Brothers are.
the Gene Stealer cult.
The Gene Stealer cult ones, but they're human Gene Stealers. So they've been, aye.
Stinky. Great. I can't medalist for that now. It's too late.
Well, you can.
Too late now. They've had mad plans for beating Pathfinders. Okay. New video coming soon. Right, let's have a look at the armies then. Alright guys, so my list is pretty simple. I've got my Tempestus Aquilon, who's got his power weapon and whatever gun goes with that. It's like the relic bolt pistol maybe, or maybe it's a las gun. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it looks like a bolt pistol. Let's go.
Might look like it, but I don't think it's supposed to be. And then there's a Grenadier. I've got a gunner with plasma, a gunner with melta, the gunfighter, the precursor, the one that drops out of into combat and stabs you up. Yeah, 3 warriors, not warriors, they're called troopers, and the little robot guy with a grenade launcher.
So guys, the Brood Brothers, what I've got here is I have my Brood Brother Commander. I've got an Agitator, 3 gunners, one with a melta, one with a grenade, and one with a plasma gunner. An Icon Ward, a Knife Fighter, Medic, Sapper, and a Vox Operator. And my Brood Coven are the Primus and 2 Familiars.
So we're playing on Vulcus, we're playing map 6 and it's mission 7, which is Sabotage. Prior to the game starting, I won priority, set up 1/3 of my list, which was just 3 troopers and the robot. In the scouting stage, we both selected ploy, so Fraser took priority off me, or initiative. He went with the coordinate gambit, I went with rapid insertion, Fraser went with pervasive. Yeah, you're pervert.
Yes.
I went with eye above, and then Fraser went with covert guises. So we didn't actually spend a single CP or anything for our first turn, which is pretty good. Now on to the game. Also worth mentioning, I think, because it's pretty cool. With my eye above, I tagged one of these guys, and it has all within 3 inches. So if any of those guys shoot me, I get to reload defense dice. That's what happens when you get too many models, Fraser. With Fraser's first activation, he activates his Vox Operator, and it gives +1 AP to his Primus, and then just a wee reposition. As usual, if nothing exciting happens in the first round, we won't show you it. With his activation, Fraser moved one of his Primus up, and is going to take a shot at my trooper, who is within 2 of them, behind cover.
Okay.
I retain 1 defense dice for cover, but I'll roll the other 2. And oh, there we go, save them all. With that extra APL, he's going to shoot me again, because it turns out this guy can do that. That's not as good this time.
1 crit, 1 hit.
You get a reroll with your crossfire token?
Yep. So another crit.
Oh, nice. I'll retain another with cover. I do have 1 reroll for my marker token. That's a save. That's not. I'll use my 2 blocks to knock off one of the crits, take 6 damage, take my trooper down to 2 wounds. At the end of the activation, Fraser also uses his strategic ploy, Insidious, to get a free dash and hide away in the corner. On his activation, Fraser charges his Agitator, whee, all the way up into another trooper.
Or just rolled on one. Oofed.
With those 2 crits and the shock roll, Fraser's just going to level this guy and kill him. On my activation, I drop my melter gunner out of atmosphere, and he's just going to shoot at that guy. 4 attacks, hit on freeze with piercing 2. That's cool.
Definitely cocked.
Just as well.
Oh,
That's not great.
oh.
After that pretty abysmal roll, I'm going to play hot drop, which allows me to reroll any of my dice if I'm shooting somebody within 6. I'm going to reroll one of my hits because why not? Yeah?
Big plays.
Big plays make big videos.
Oh,
That's
dead.
better. That's better. So yeah,
He's dead.
yeah, he's dead. On my activation, I noticed that Fraser was actually hiding beside a door, so I dropped my precursor onto the door, and she's going to go straight into combat with Fraser's, not patriarch,
Primus.
like the band.
Tasty.
Like your rose up. After we rolled the dice, Fraser spent a CP on a reroll, got a 1, and then he's going to spend a CP on the Firefight Ploy Idealization,
Yep.
which will allow you to
Retain one of my fails as a normal success instead of discarding it, or retain one of my normal successes as a crit.
Fraser remembered he had rending on his weapon. He upgraded a hit to a crit, and then spent that strategic ploy to turn a miss into a hit as well. She's got 2 hits and 2 crits. In a bloody fight, the precursor killed the Primus. The medic jumped in, saved him on 1 HP gang. And then with my dynamic rule on the precursor, I dashed through the door. On Fraser's activation, he's going to move his Brood Commander up to shoot at my precursor, who is obscured, but we'll see how that goes. So Fraser only hits once after obscuring. I have 3 cover saves for 1 reroll, so 3 armor saves. Yeah, that'll do.
You're loving it.
She's fine. Fraser's going to try it again with his crack grenade gunner. That's a bit better. 1 hit of Fraser's goes through, gets downgraded to a normal from a critical. I get 2 defense dice because it's piercing 1, and I'll save it.
Class.
Fraser really doesn't like this precursor. He's now moved his melter gunner up and is going to unleash honour with this. Go for it. Let's see your dice. It's not bad at all, apart from the fact that she's obscured, so. Obscured is really powerful in Tempestus. I actually quite like it.
Very.
1 save, I'd make it. Yes, 4 up save. Perfect.
4 up save.
Oh yeah, they're
Ooh.
elites. Fraser then activates his Knife Fighter, which, because of his ploy letting him climb walls really easily, just manages to charge my Melter Gunner, and he's going to stab him now. I'm going to fight back as well, of course. Not bad start from me. Ooh. At the end of that bloody combat, I am alive on 1 wound and not even a scratch on Fraser's Stabber. With my first counteraction, I'm going to use my precursor to shoot at the Primus. She is wounded, so she hits on 4s. 4 attacks hitting on 4s. Let's roll some dice.
Oh dear.
Apologies, I'm almost certain I peaked the microphone there. Fraser's Primus is dead. With his last activation of the turn, Fraser activates his Plasma Gunner, who is up here, you can't see him. He's going to go hot, and he's going to shoot at my robot. Let's see how it goes.
Hey!
Is that 4 misses?
Yes. I do have a crossfire token.
Oh, yep, he does.
Yay!
And then
4 misses,
1
and then
roll for your hot, just 1.
Just 1?
Just 1. You take 4 wins.
Nice.
In retaliation with my second counteraction in the last action of the game, I'm going to shoot my Servo Sentry, who has the hotshot volley gun. I think I misnomered it as a grenade launcher earlier. The focused profile, so 5 dice, let's see how it goes. That's pretty stinking.
No.
So Fraser's guy definitely dies,
Yep.
but he uses his
The icon ward lets me use Broodmind Devotion, which makes them go nuts because they see the banner, and then I get to do a free 1 APL action, so I'm going to shoot and go hot.
he's going to shoot the Servo Sentry. It's more like it.
Yeah, that is more like it.
Between rerolls and lethal 5+, that's a pretty good one. Piercing 1.
Piercing 1.
So I get 2 dice. I'm going to use my cover to remove the hit, and then I roll to try and take away 1 of the crits. I do not. So at the end of turning point 1, quite a bloody round. Fraser killed a couple of my units, but I did kill one of his leaders onto turning point 2. Going into turning point 2, I win initiative and I like to keep it. I use sudden offensive to give half of my troops balanced, which I will almost immediately forget I have used. Fraser will then use strategic gambits, coordinate and lookout to give out some crossfire tokens, and a stratagem embedded to double his cover saves. With the first activation of turn point 2, I'm going to drop my gunfighter. I'm going to use the salvo to shoot 2 guys. The first shot's against the Melter Gunner, and the second one's against the, not Primus because he's dead, the Brood Commander. So I retain 1 hit for advantage, and I roll the other 3. It's not bad at all.
That was
It was, yeah, that.
So 1 hit.
The crit will knock 2 off, and the hit will hit the other one,
right,
so
yeah.
you're fine. And then the second shot,
Second shot.
the exact same thing again. In retaliation, Fraser's going to try and finally get rid of the precursor by shooting her, with the Melter Gunner.
Yeah.
I think that just kills her. On my activation, I move up one of my troopers and reveal my attack op, plant beacons, and plant a beacon in Fraser's half of the board. On Fraser's activation, he charges his now boss, I keep forgetting his name,
Brood
Commander, into the guy who has died to plant a beacon. Fraser roll dice, if you get 1 hit you win. Barely, he killed him. On his activation, Fraser activated his Vox Operator. They revealed his attack op surveillance and scored 2 points because he has a conceal order on him. On my activation, I activated the Melter guy, who's on like 1 HP, used my 2 AP to drop out of combat and back away. Then I used the Firefight Ploy Tempestus Exemplars to perform a mission action for free, and I dropped another beacon. On Fraser's activation, he got far too dice happy, charged his dual blade assassin guy into the other guy that had just scored the points, rolled a hit, kills him instantly. On my activation, I activate my Plasma Gunner. I didn't know until now that you can drop them into your drop zone, which is really handy. I'm going to drop into my drop zone and then blast that sneaky assassin guy. The Plasma Carbine, of course I'm going to supercharge it. So it's 4 attacks, hitting on 3, hot, lethal 5+, piercing 1. That's not bad. And forgetting to record, I've got 3 crits. Fraser's rolled 1, but he's going to reroll, I think. You expect a wee CP? Go for it, see how that works out for you. Needing to roll a 6 to keep him alive on 1 HP. Let's go.
Oh, he only goes and done it.
Bollocks. Time for my hot roll. 1 or a 2, I'm going to take some damage. That's a 4, I'm fine. Fraser moved a couple of his grubblers onto the objective, which I don't like because I need that objective. So I dropped my grenadier and I'm going to throw a frag grenade down. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. I'll get lethal 5+, and I'll hit both of them. So I'll hit the one to the right first. That's not terrible. And of course, Fraser saved both of those. So second time lucky. Let's go for the guy on the left hand side now. That's a bit more like it. 2 crits, that's all. Just move that. And Jerus. Can I do it again?
Oh, nope. I can block 1.
On my activation, my Tempestus are going to drop out the sky and try and shoot this little grubbler here. Using his hotshot las pistol, 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. It's not bad. He's dead. With his remaining APL, he'll use command to give +1 APL to the grenadier up here. On Fraser's activation, the grenade launcher will fire a crack grenade up at my gunfighter, who is obscured, but he's going for it anyway.
Ooh.
Because of the obscured, that is 0 hits on that gun. With my first counter action of the turn, I'm going to use my gunfighter and his salvo to shoot the medic first. I get accurate 1, which I do remember this time, to retain a free hit, and then I get 3 more dice. That's not bad.
Is that a critical blocks too? Is that correct? Yeah. Right.
Second shot goes into the multi-gunner, retain 1 for accurate. That's rubbish. I spend 1 CP in a reroll because I kind of need to start killing things.
So
So with Fraser's roll, he will retain 2 cover saves and roll a third into the dice tray, hopefully.
do this.
On his activation, Fraser charges his Saboteur over the wall and is going to throw a stinky bomb at my Tempestus.
Oof.
Oh, this is a tough one. I've got 2 dice, I think I need to roll 2 crits. That's not 2 crits. I got 1 re-roll, but I think even if I knock a crit off, 4-6, I could survive, maybe?
You could.
I cannot. At the end of turning point 2, we both score 1 for the crit up. We both max out our attack up, and some more kills on the way as well. It's quite a bloody game so far, but it's looking close going into turning point 3. Going into turning point 3, I win initiative and elect to keep it. I play the ploys maintain momentum and drop and secure. Fraser plays the strategic gambits, coordinate and lookout again, and then plays pervasive. With the first activation of the turn, I'm going to activate my gunfighter. Because of the advantage, he has accurate 1, so he'll retain 1 hit, and because of the firefight ploy that I played, not the strategic ploy that I played, I mean, maintain momentum, he has severe, which means that he just retains 1 crit, so I'll roll the other dice. Over to Fraser to block it, I guess.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah, easy, okay. I'll take my second shot against the Melter Gunner, the exact same situation. I retain 1 crit because of
Oh, sorry.
balance. That's fine, because of accurate and severe, and I'll roll another 3. That's slightly better this time. Fraser retains 1 save for cover, and he's going to roll all 2. Once again, Fraser's medic comes in clutch, keeping them alive on 1 AP, 1 HP, 1 health, 1 wound.
Guy.
Fraser activates his sapper, and it's some grenadier on grenadier action. First of all, he places explosives, which he won't tell me what that does.
Well, okay. Once I do it, if I spend another AP, I inflict 2d6 damage on each operative within 2 inches of that marker.
Fantastic. Just about you don't have 2 AP. And then you're going to throw a crack
I'm
grenade.
just going to throw a crack grenade at you now.
Go for it. Not bad. 3 hits and a crit aren't enough. Fraser's going to use his crossfire token to reroll 1.
Do another hit.
Hit again.
Nah.
Has piercing 1, so I've only got 2 defense dice to roll. That is not bad at all. At the end of his activation, Fraser used the insidious ploy to allow his icon ward to run away and jump the fence. On my turn, I'll activate my grenadier. He is going to throw his melter bomb at the sapper. It's 4 attacks, sitting on freeze, and a lot of keywords.
Yeah.
After my roll, which I'm not sure I got on camera, Fraser's guy's just dead because he can't save that. But he does have a trick up his sleeve. Before he dies, the sapper is going to set off his explosives and deal 2d6 to my bomber. Let's see how that goes. Could be terrible, could be terrible. It's
thank
not,
God.
he is dead.
Thank God.
On Fraser's activation, he charges his knife fire into my plasma gunner and is going to fight. Let's see how it goes. Both roll dice together. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Still not bad either. After resolving the fight, I barely survived with 4 wounds. I'm just going to activate this guy whilst I'm here. He's going to reposition and dash up on... No, he's not. He's going to reposition and drop a marker. On Fraser's activation, he activates his Vox Operator, who will +1 AP the medic to take him back to regular, and then just dash under there for some more cover. On my activation, I actually try and play the game. I move my trooper into Fraser's half of the board and drop another beacon, give me another VP. On Fraser's activation, he's going to shoot his Melter Gunner up at my gunfighter. After taking the devastating, I retain 1 cover save to knock off the regular. I'll take the critical. It'll take me down to 1 HP, but I do get to shoot back because Fraser had 2 misses. I have ceaseless, so I'll reroll the 2 threes. So I did retain 1 for accurate 1, but I forgot that.
Have a good day.
Yeah, great.
I get cover.
With my counteraction, I'm just going to shoot with the gunfighter again. I'm going to shoot the focused pistols at Fraser's Brood Commander. Retain 1 for accurate, which I remember this time, and roll the rest. That's pretty good. That'll give me a hit. I've got rending, so that'll upgrade a hit to a crit, another crit. And then I'll just ceaseless the 3. No, I won't. I'll just throw that under the table. With Fraser's Cult Talisman rule, he can retain a cover save as a critical, which he chooses to do, and he'll re-roll his other 2.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, lovely. With Fraser activation, he climbs his grade launcher up into the rafters and fires a crack at my trooper. He retains 1 hit for accurate, and he's going to roll the rest. That's not nice at all. I'll retain 1 for cover and roll my last remaining one because of the piercing. And he's dead. Over here I counteract by running my plasma gunner onto the objective. Fraser surveils him for 2 VP and then runs close enough to start scoring points on the objective but not to be fighting me. At the end of turning point 3, Fraser's kind of running away with it a little bit. We both max out our tac op, but Fraser's numbers really help him to get those crit ops, and he's actually managing to kill a lot more than I thought he would as well. Going into the final turning point, Fraser finally wins initiative. He plays his 2 strategic gambits, coordinate and lookout. I decide to go all in and once again play maintain momentum and drop and secure. With the first activation of round 4, Fraser is going to crack grenade launcher my gunfire on 1 HP.
I don't get anything because we're at the same level.
Yep. After spending both crossfire tokens and the CP reroll, Fraser has 2 hits with piercing 1 and 2 saves. Oh, he will die, but before he dies, he will shoot back.
Don't shoot me!
Firing back with my focused guns. That's not bad. I have
Not bad.
ceaseless, so I'll just ceaseless the 3
Might as well.
as well. Because I need a crit to get 2 crits. That's not a crit. That's all I'm going to do. Fraser can't save either of those, and he goes down to 2 wounds before the gunfighter dies. For my last activation of the game, potentially, unless he survives somehow, I am going to activate my plasma gunner, and I'm going to use the hot profile of his gun, even though he's only got 4 wounds left, and a 2 will kill him. 4 attacks.
Back down, double down!
Hitting on freeze, 5/6, lethal 5 plus piercing 1. That's stinking. I do have severe,
Yes.
but I already have a crit anyway, so it doesn't really matter because I've got lethal 5 plus. So, with Fraser's dice roll, he will save 1 and survive. Maybe. Yeah, why not? Now for the hot roll. If this is a 2, it is GG, game over, Rab.
Oh!
What? It's 2 2s, which means I'm fine. On Fraser's activation, his Vox operator is just going to run up and sabotage my mission marker, give him a VP, and probably ending the game. With my final counteraction of the game, I was going to drop another beacon, but I can't do it with counteract. So I'm just going to shoot this guy with the super hot plasma gun again.
All 4 miss. All 4 miss.
4 crits again.
4 miss.
Hey, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
I don't have severe. I'm lying again.
I can get 2 ones now.
Oh, that's piercing 1, so 2 defense dice. Knock some off.
A block. I mean, I'm dead, but
You're dead.
I am.
And the last roll of the dice for me will be my hot roll. On a 2, I'm dead. That's not a 2. Let's go. And that will bring the game to a close. A very close game, but a 16-13 victory to Fraser. We both revealed our primaries as tac op. I got 3 bonus points. Fraser actually only got 2 bonus points, but I can't be bothered going and changing that now. So yeah, really close game. A lot closer it looked and felt. Final scores, 16-13 to Fraser. A lot closer than I thought it was. I thought you
very
were absolutely
close.
hammering me there.
Aye.
That's what happens when I try and concentrate and actually playing tac ops.
Yes.
Because routinely, not usually, routinely, I get to the end of the game and forget what my primary was.
Aye.
And I'm like, that wasn't what I was doing.
Aye.
So I stuck with my primary. We both had our primaries as tac ops.
You
If I have not said that already.
you got my icon in the last turn who was going to be my surveiller.
Oh, and he was going to take the objective off me as well.
Aye.
I had to hop him.
Probably should have surveilled with him and just activated someone else.
If
You
your
need-
primary is tac op, which it was,
Yeah,
you should probably prioritise that.
probably.
All you need is line of sight, just jump a guy up on top of a building.
Yeah, or even just my gaffer surveils. Although to be fair, Could have surveilled before I grenade launched the guy,
But you didn't.
but I didn't.
You'd only go in CP, VP as well because you have to have concealed.
Still would have been. It wouldn't have made a difference. It's
Yeah.
still one.
Yeah, still one. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Super secret battle report. What was it?
Super
secret batrep. Super secret batrep. Super secret batrep. Like, subscribe.
Join a cult.
No, like and subscribe and leave a comment. Unless
don't
it's-
forget to ring Rab's big bell.
Hamish said that at the end of the last video as well. I'm like, you're going to get John angry. Don't do that. If this Hamish and Cammy are watching this far, haha, we snuck a video in before you came down. Which means that there are at least 2 other bat reps to come in the next couple of weeks. So, yeah, expect some content.
Content.
Bye.